And okay, second part of the same episode has begun. You will create the horse hole for me.
Yeah, this block of dirt will not disappear. Okay, put the horse hole down.
Okay,
You ready?
yes. Should I be looking down at the ground?
Yes.
Okay, because there's my mini-map and there's my eyes. And my mini-map is something I can't change, but my eyes are definitely something I can.
Yeah, walk this way.
Walk this way?
Yep, you see my feet, right?
Okay, I tell you what, I'll look down towards the bottom of the horizon and you just keep moving. Okay. Wait, sorry, because I'm an absolute pussy. Let me just check that I'm actually recording this. Okay. Yes, I am in fact recording.
You ready to look up?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Keep looking, keep looking.
You know, I see what it is, but my brain doesn't really believe it. Okay? First off, Elfie, what the fuck? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna slap another what the fuck on that. This was... I want... Oh, invalid session ID. Wait, really? Can I not configure realms? Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, let me unpause the recording here, go back into Minecraft, and... Of course, as soon as I unpause the recording, it starts taking more time to load up. Okay, let me quickly check this out. You're still on the realm. Players... Okay, normal user versus... What are the alternatives? Operator. Okay, and let me quickly go down to... Elfie's Days 2K is a normal user, not an op. And you built this in survival mode, entirely in survival mode. Okay.
Kind of to kind of see it from where.
Okay, first off, I understand that to build this, you literally took... I think most of the wood in an entire taiga biome, right?
Yeah, give me a minute.
I'm up here. So for the third time, what the absolute fuck? Okay, can you explain how this happened? Oh. Can I scaffold up to it? Shift question mark. Alt tab. Unpause the recording and... Okay. So... I thought you were being a little hyperbolic when you said 5 axes. What I thought was like, okay, you just use random axes that didn't have unbreaking on them.
No, it was my unbreaking, which I went to the farm and went back and found back.
Elfie, this build is obscene. Did you want to know what my plan with the Empyrean was?
What?
So I would pretty much have built a ship that looks like that. Except there's a creeper behind you, and the gimmick of the Empyrean... Oh, whoops, wasted trident. Basically, the previous series, the one before Kalistria, the one on the realm, was meant to be a roleplay series, right?
Yes.
So the goal of building the Empyrean was to build a ship that could quote-unquote travel between Minecraft worlds. So what would happen is I would build the Empyrean, and then you'd have the engine room, which was comprised of like a 3 by 3 by 3 stack of beacons, and that core was what would transport players from, like, okay, if I had to build it like a timeline, right? It's what would basically transport players from like the starting point of the world. You would go to the point when the Empyrean had been built, and then you would be able to create like branches in the timeline. So you'd have like the standard survival series that would continue, and then you would have branching timelines where we just copied the build into like RL Craft or like Big Dig or like Tech It or whatever that we wanted to do.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
It's like like the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean.
That was the plan, that the Empyrean would have.
Out of the series, you'd start from that room.
Yes, you would start the series from inside the Empyrean. Sort of like how Captain Sparkles, when he did his Divine RPG series, he carried over Jerry's tree. Except the Empyrean would be the basic home base, and we would start with no inventory and just a place to live that we would probably need to build up to. That was the plan. Except you blew my plan completely out of the fucking water. Like, Jesus Christ, that is... Can we go see, like, the actual inside of the ship, or...
It's a lot more underwhelming because it's empty, but...
I don't care, it makes up for it with scale. Like, good lord, that was the plan, at least, to make it, like, roleplay congruent. Like, say, for example, in the series, like, Queen Cassia, or whoever the character in the roleplay series was, right? She'd send us on, like, quests. Like she'd send us on Naruto-style quests. And then... Sorry, missions is the law correct term. And then when we were dispatched to go on our missions, we would use the Empyrean as our method of travel. And the method of travel would also be able to take us between universes. So you'd spend like we'd destroy a nether star by like burning it or something. And then we would power up the building or we'd power up the Empyrean to move through worlds or move through universes. And then we just play in like different mod packs. That was the plan. You have...
You use this as a start.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is like 3 or 4 times the size of what I thought the Empyrean would be. What I thought the Empyrean would be maybe the size of 3 Minecraft houses and would have housing space for like maybe 6 people.
This probably can house everyone.
This could probably house a server, like, goddamn. Okay, give me a minute. Should I build up to the main deck, or?
You should go in from the bottom deck.
Okay, you might want to move down a little. Oh. Okay, actually I can go 1 higher. Okay, and then from here I would go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just realizing that scaffolding is a sort of funny behaving block.
It falls down after that.
Yeah, so what I need to do is...
I think it should work now because there's a block there.
I'm gonna try breaking this block, placing this block, and then I'm gonna safely stand over here because Prot 4 isn't like instant god armor, and yes, okay. Let me maybe make this a little bit wider because I'm what my grandmother would call a kanchong spider. Even though I'm not technically a spider of any kind. Okay. Have I mentioned the fact that I'm fucking amazed yet? Cause I am. And this is absolutely insane.
You tell how much it's snowing in here?
Yeah, I can. I'm planning on saving like a bunch of the snow.
Yeah, we're gonna need to like build a big blimp on top, so we can easily like wipe out this weekend.
Yeah, it was that or it's okay. So concrete is the only lightning-proof block. Oh, sorry.
There's no lightning. Yeah, that's why I chose this biome.
Oh. Oh my God, Elfie, that is some next level planning. That is like Keikaku Dori. Like we have been out Keikaku'd by you.
So I was gonna put a massive wooden wool structure in the air. I didn't want it to burn down.
Okay, so a thought comes to mind. Snow is fireproof, which is good, but we aren't in a lightning biome anyways. So Elfie, can you do me a solid and open your statistics menu?
Statistics.
Yeah, if you hit escape and go to statistics and then items, you should have a times used should be the amount of times you've placed the block. So I've got to ask, if you go down to spruce planks, oh wait, sorry, those are dark oaks. If you scroll down to spruce planks, do I want to know how many planks and logs you've placed? Because this build is
the 6 digits, maybe.
6 digits, like 100,000 blocks.
Yeah, it's close to 100,000.
This build is insane, and I've seen one floor of it. I've seen the hull in one floor. Jesus Christ, this is so much floor space!
That's what I thought after building in all the walls and the ceiling. This is probably gonna like take a lot more effort to fill it.
Okay, this build is absolutely insane.
You don't want to fall off of here. But feather falling photos not hide.
Yeah, I'm asking myself if you would have had enough time to design a secret, and then I realized looking at this build, probably not. You've It is bigger than my mini-map. Okay, Elfie, when I run from end to end, the widest parts of the ship, at least the parts with like the hanging out parts, are wider than my mini-map is wide. Which is insane, because this thing is like, I think this thing is 2 chunks in each direction. I didn't read the readme text file, or I didn't read like the Zero's minimap, but I have used it before, and I think it's... Jesus Christ, there's another floor. Elfie, I want you to know that if you are recording your own YouTube series, right, and you recorded the stuff that would that you would use for like a survival build upload, first off, your series would probably be 3 or 4 times as long as mine, and this is probably the 49th or the 50th episode to go up.
Are you throwing all the stuff?
No idea. Maybe we might consider farming them in future, but if we're doing that, we can get a snow golem. So, you've basically been up here, spam planting these giga trees.
This is what I've been doing.
For some reason, that tree knocked me flat.
Yeah, so that's been well.
Oh wait, actually, if I'm knocked flat in a snow layer, I can sort of glitch into the ground. I can see a little bit into the ground.
So yeah, I've been doing basically that. You can put the trees right next to each other and like all in one go.
Oh, sweet. Let me. Okay, I know this probably isn't the kind of thing you'd keep track of, but approximately how many of these giga trees have you had to grow?
Too many. Too many. I used up all the wood we had in the house, just building like the lowest floor. Kind of like the outsides of the lowest floor, not even the lowest floor.
Okay, I'll spit out a number and you can tell me what the most what it's closest to, right? Tens or hundreds. Tens or hundreds of those trees.
Hundreds, I say.
Oh, good God. Okay, give me a second. So, the fan canon, right? The Fanon answer is that due to the fact that a block is just slightly higher than a human head, and that Minecraft was designed in Sweden, which is a Nordic country full of incredibly tall men and women, that a block, one Minecraft block, is a meter.
It's about a meter long. Yeah.
Which would put the average Minecraft character at 1.9 or 1.85. Which is a realistic... Oh god. Which is a realistic size for like a Swedish dude. Right? So, this is minus 5, 4, 8. And then, if I move in a perfect line to the absolute ass end of the ship, right? Which is actually taking me a decent amount of time. If I move directly to the ass end of the ship, to the furthest point away, it's minus 669. And then, because I'm absolutely retarded, I'm going to go into Google Chrome, or I could just use the calculator app on my computer, but I'm going to go into Google Chrome because it might be useful for some of the other calcs I plan to do about this. Right? So, first off, there's no way now we can count how many blocks have gone into building this. What we can do is use the mathematical assumption that the ship so far is 1/2 of an oblong, and to be a little bit conservative for the wings on the side, we can make it 60% of an oblong, right? So what we would do is find the widest point and length value. And then we could mathematically calculate the volume, and with the density of spruce wood, we could calculate that in real life. So, 669 minus 548 is equal to 121. Okay? From the widest point of the ship, which are those thrusters, but I'm just gonna list 636 to... Give me a sec, I'm doing some quick maths to 666, le curse number. So 30 blocks. So let me go into Google and let me do oblong volume calculator. Okay, volume calculator at calculator.net. Let me see okay. No, not a capsule. I want an oblong. God damn it! What the hell's an ellipsoid? What the actual hell's an ellipsoid? Okay. It's obvious that I'm too retarded to do math. Okay, forget it. Oval tank volume calculator from Planet Calc. Okay. No, they're using stupid units. I don't want to do this. Volume calculator at calculator.net. I am just going to say that this is a capsule shape for the purpose of mathematical calculation, right? So the base radius is 1/2 of 1/2 of 30, so 15 meters, and assuming the height. Oh wait, the height probably includes each of the radii. Wait, does not include each of the radii. So it's 121 minus 15 twice. So 121, it's 9. So it's 81, I believe. 121 minus 30 is. Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, 99 meters. Calculate, which gives me 84,116.14 cubic meters, right? So I'm going to go density calculator. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Google and say density per unit volume of spruce wood. Density of various wood species, according to the engineeringtoolbox.com. There's alder wood, blah blah blah. It's alphabetized. If I go down to A B C D E F G H I, spruce, spruce Norway, spruce Canadian, spruce Sitka, spruce Western White. Yeah, Canadian is actually most of them are in the 450s range. So I'm gonna go to the density calculator. I'm going to go to the volume calculator. I'm going to take this number. I'm going to copy. Going to go to the. Okay. The shear volume is paste. And then the density per unit volume that I'm looking for should be density per kilogram over cubic meter. I'm just going to say 450, right? And then generate the calc, which is, okay, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and 10 million. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what comes before a million. Elfie, unless I'm absolutely retarded and fucking up my math like a versus battle fandom member, who believes that the god tiers in the Naruto verse are like multiversal. Okay, wait, this is kilograms. Okay, actually wait, let me just do it in tons. So it's really, they don't have tons. Okay, this is a little dumb. But I'm going to take one. I'm going to take 3 order of magnitudes off of it. So paste kg in tons. Okay. US tons. Can we do TONNE? Okay. 37,000. Wait. 37,852 tons. That's a
painful number.
37,000 tons of wood. Okay, let me also use Google for more reference. Okay, how heavy is a blue whale? And if I do tons, it shows me that a blue whale is upwards of 200 tons. So I'm just going to lowball, right? Assuming the average blue whale is exactly 200, because there's like female and children blue whales, like there's whale calves and shit. 37 times 5. Oh, plus an extra 4. Okay. 37 times 5 plus 4. 189. This build, this thing you've just built, is 189 times as heavy as the heaviest living mammal. Also, in terms of length, let me bring up a comparison. A dirty chuckle. What's a cool battleship? The USS. I just typed 3 S's. Iowa. The first hit I got was Azure Lane. Okay, so this thing is about half as long as a US aircraft carrier, right? Something that costs billions of dollars to build. And I'm gonna be honest, if this thing got into a fight with an aircraft carrier, I think we'd win.